Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, thank you very much for clicking on this video. My name is Alexis and this is the Goddess of Daydreams Tarot. Today I am going to be doing a Kali Oracle Clow card reading. It's about the weekend, Saturday. I've been a little bit drawn to do this oracle deck again. I do like this feeling of the goddess oracle energies with the Clow, so I am going to be doing that more often. There are some decks I am thinking about, specifically goddess theme oracle decks. If some of you have any suggestions, I'll be happy to take them and see what else I can combine. So I am going to be doing the Kali Oracle first, followed by the Clow cards, and then we're going to go a little bit deeper into the details with the traditional manga tarot. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. It's a nice Saturday. It's pretty warm. I just went out and got a donut. All right. Messages for the collective. Again, we're also approaching like the darker season, low light, little light, daytime light. Brain, pick a word. So Kali's energy is really good for these times. And especially lately that I've been doing tarot and I see a lot of people are starting to get a little bit more empowered. This would be also a nice sort of like extra push. See, where do I want to go? Let's do this. All right. All right. Forgive my pronunciation. Trauma Nagmo. Very scary. I love this energy though. I don't know why, but I'm going to go look into this. It's giving me, yes, very ferocious, very scary. I don't sense any evil though. This is probably likely one of those forms of Kali where it's just like, because the thing with Kali is she has many forms. She has forms where she is that there are many forms of her. If you want to break them down, you have forms of her where she is, the divine mother that wants to take care of you and help you through the hard times. And then there are parts of her where she's here to like help you discover parts of you that you have went unnoticed about or kept hidden. And then there are parts of her where she's like, I am here to punish you. I mean, it's, don't see punishment as something negative. Like at the same time, you have to remember actions have consequences. All right, now let's read a little bit about Trauma Nagmo. She arises, instinctively responding to a severe threat to your well-being, freedom, and sacred fulfillment. Her fierce form causes the impure to tremble, and the pure of heart to move closer. She is ferocious in her wrath against injustice, dispense with thoughts of vengeance. Pray for mercy for all beings, especially those trapped in patterns of consciousness, harmful towards themselves and others. Open your heart to her heart and allow her to attend to all matters of karma while you remain true to your higher self. I already love the sound of this. Kali is so responsive to those in need of her that she will manifest in ultimate and unlimited forms to provide the necessary protection. Her fiercest form manifests to support us in confronting powerful darkness within ourselves, others, and our world. In Tibetan Buddhism, a Dakini or sky dancer is a feminine spiritual being offering guidance and protection. The Dakini, known as Troma Nagmo, also known as, excuse my language, Krodakali, is a fiercely protective divine feminine being upon whom we can meditate. As we place our focus upon her, we enter into her being of sanctuary. Her appearance is meant to be repelling for a spiritual purpose, not to keep us away from her. So, allow any fear or aversion that arises as you contemplate her to rise and then fall away. This is how contemplation upon this sacred being becomes an act of spiritual cleansing and psychological release. As the aversion dissipates, our sanctuary with her is activated from a pure, trusting heart, deflecting unwanted negative energies and psychic contaminants. Troma Nagmo is our black, wrathful mother of tantric wisdom. As our mother, she is available to all hearts who seek her protection, teachings, and assistance. She is a fiercer form of the already fierce Vajrayogini, excuse my pronunciation, from the Tibetan spiritual tradition. As such, she takes spiritual protection to the highest level. She is associated with the Tibetan practice of Shod, which facilitates complete fearlessness, rapid spiritual growth, and the severing of attachments. The word Shod or Shod translates as cutting through. Troma Nagmo's presence in a reading indicates that you will outgrow any issues, even those so persistent as to last for a very long time, or that appear to be beyond your capacity to overcome. Now I'm going to stop right there. All right, Troma Nagmo. She is fierce for a reason, and that is to scare your enemies away. With this card also coming out, I'm getting a sense of an overwhelming darkness someone is feeling, or in general that the world is feeling. I'm not surprised to see this form of Kali coming up because we are in really dark times. There are wars that people don't want to fight. There's illnesses and sicknesses that are going on that it seems no one wants to help. There is a lot of social and judicial injustices going on that are being overlooked and swept under. And a lot of us, when we're seeing that, we feel powerless. We feel we cannot do anything. The enemy has the upper hand, or the person who has control over me has the upper hand. You need to surrender your faith in these issues, either to Kali or to higher source. Acknowledge to yourself that I do not deserve to be in this darkness. I do not deserve this darkness to control me. I am a sovereign being. I am allowed to live my life in peace and as I want and as I shall. And if I have to call upon forces that are stronger and fierce more than me, then so be it. That is what Kali and Spirit is asking you to do. Call upon their power. Call upon their protection. Ask them to smack down the enemy. Bitch slap the enemy out of your area or aura, if that has to come to be. You do not want to get your hands dirty. Let Kali do it. She has no problem getting her hands dirty. Like, it's hold on, Spirit. I gotta, like, get myself together. It's like I look at this image and she is screaming, why are you allowing this to happen when you have the power to end it? There are, let's just put the world at the side for now and let's focus on our daily lives. There are many things that we are aware that we cannot control, but there are things that we are aware or we need to start being aware of that do need control, that do need an input, that needs to be said, that needs to be handled. Ooh, for example, I was just watching this morning how a sheriff in somewhere in California went and let go around like 40 something officers because they failed their psychic exam or psychic evaluation. So they're no longer going to be holding a weapon and on the streets. That right there should be an example of when you see evil and you see that there is mess and darknesses and confusion and vile energy in a workplace or in any environment, you have the power, you and many others, to overcome these issues. You have to set the example of what is not tolerated, but you have to set the example of how behavior and actions are a reflection of not just only you, but for a larger force, whether it be at work or at home. If you are busy saying, I'm a good person, but your actions and your behavior are showing that you're doing the opposite, like bullying people, stealing from people, talking down to people, that's going to be what's going on here. Anyway, let's go into the Clow to support this Kali Oracle. I see a lot of you are sensing the kind of that frustration and wanting to do more. Some of you don't know how or even to begin where to start correcting issues and dramas. Surrender. Ask for divine help. Ask for divine assistance. Ask for a direction, a path, something, somewhere, someone that can direct you to bringing these negative forces back. Oh my goodness, I love this. It's the power. Yes, you have the power to overcome your enemies. You have the power to overcome the darknesses, the backlashes, the suppression. You have the power within you. And I love that she's so small and cute because she's like, yeah, I'm powerful. I may not look it, but I certainly am. And power comes in many forms. It could come either as a ferocious creature, well, not creature, but as a ferocious goddess that will annihilate all demons and eradicate all evil. Or it could come as a cute little chibi girl with long elf ears. Some of you are being asked to call your power back. Call back your power, call back your energy. Call back your power, call back your energy. I'm going to say it one more time. Call back your power and call back your energy. When you do that, you are also showing the universe, I am claiming back my sovereignty and I'm asking for the power so I can overcome the enemy and the enemy's darkness and their tactics. Very beautiful. Anything else with the power, Spirit? A lot of your power comes from self-worth. And a lot of people are struggling these days finding their self-worth. It is within you. However, you are going to have to block out voices and energies that are interfering with your well-being and your thinking and your energy. Like, let's just say you're at school, um, any age group, and you are busy doing your studies, you are minding your business, and for some reason, there's someone that wants to just pick on you. You know, you didn't do anything wrong to this person, you didn't say anything or done anything, they just want to pick on you. That is them taking your power. You have to claim your power back. You cannot allow other forces to control you. They are not your God. They are not your creator. They are not anybody, just another human being. And as long as you give them the space and the permission to allow them to continue bullying and make your life a living hell, brain, where am I? I'm so sorry. I got so stuck with the bullying. But yes, with the bullying, you have to claim your power and your sovereignty back, because if not, the enemy is going to continue bullying you until they see you in the energy they want to see you, which is no self-worth, powerless. Take it from me. I am someone that has been bullied quite severely through my life. And when you claim back your power and you know that you are your own person and your own energy, that you are a free being, then none of these people or issues are going to affect you. Let's see overall energy. Doing Celtic Cross. All right. So we begin with Two of Pentacles. So a lot of you are thinking about how to balance, well, I would say yes, how to balance your inner power, how to express it, and when not to express it. How to be assertive, but still be approachable. You want to balance these two You want to balance these two energies. You want to be ferocious, and you want to command your respect, but you also want to be cute, and you want to be friendly, and you just want to get along and be chill. And you can have both. What I would say to this is boundaries. When we set up boundaries for ourselves, that's when our inner power comes in. That's when our inner light blooms. That's when our inner fire grows. And once that happens, then you will know, or you will have the power to ask for the extra assistance in removing the people and obstacles that are making your well-being all shitty and screwed up. Yes, you can balance these very opposite energies. All right, as for beneath, or what is troubling you, all right, I have death. A lot of you are afraid to make these changes, and that is understandable, because we tend to stay in an energy, or basically in our own bubble, where we are comfortable and we feel secure and, just safe from the world. The issue is the world is attacking you. Well, I'm not going to say for everyone, not the world, but there are forces and energies that are infringing on your energies, that are attacking your well-being physically, mentally, and spiritually. And you want this change, but you're also afraid of this change. What is there to be afraid of? Don't you want to be released from these negative forces that tell you that you're not good enough or that you're not worthy enough? Don't you want to be released from the suppression of not being able to be yourself and going out into the world and being as you want to be. Like, I understand change is scary, but change is change. You cannot avoid it. You cannot pass by it. You cannot duck under it. You cannot hide from it. Change is going to come. And some of you are afraid of this change. You know what? I'm going to pull one more card for this death. Yes, change is scary, but it's also beautiful at the same time. And the change may seem scary to you because you're not used to change in this form. That's understandable. But not everything that changes has to be comfortable. Some changes have to be, a little violent or a little chaotic, because doing things, in a soft way is not really going to give you the results that you want. Let's just say, like in history, where a lot of countries were busy fighting for their independence. A lot of them had to use force. Now, I'm not saying you got to use force for everything. You cannot just go walk into your job, kick down the door, and start slapping your boss. That's going to be bad for your karma, and that's also going to give you a police record. And we don't want none of that. But there are forces that are violent, that may be violent, that are outside of you, that want to help you change. Like, say, what is something violent but also helpful? A volcano. Volcanoes, yes, the lava is busy messing up the roads and eating a house. But at the same time, lava makes new land, and the magma helps kind of grow the island out further. So, yes, it is a destructive force, but it's also a creative force. And that is what Charla Nagmo is to me, like very destructive and creative. She's just a more vicious energy because, in the world that we live in, a lot of people's energies are not quite aligned to their well-being or for the well-being of others. It's a very, survival of the fittest, or my way of the highway. All right, with the death, I got 5 of Pentacles. You guys are afraid that this change is going to leave you in the lack. It's going to leave you in the cold. It's going to leave you in the suffering. But the problem with this is if you don't allow this change to come in, you are going to continue being in the lack and in the suffering. Past energy. You have to allow the change to come. You have to allow the change to form in how it needs to be. Embrace the change. Welcome it. If you're having a struggle accepting changes into your life, you can always ask Kali or higher spirit to help you gain the power within yourself to overcome these changes, or if not overcome, accept them. Now, for some of you, I'm also just picking up right now, you do have 1 or 2 forces. It could be friends, it could be family, or it could be in the work, or also it could be around your environment and neighborhood that they do want to do harm, and they do want to see suffering in your well-being. And you don't have to allow that. Protect yourself. Ask God for divine protection. Ask Kali for her divine protection. Ask your ancestors for divine protection. And say that if the enemy has to be struck down, then so be it. If the enemy has to fall into muddy waters, then so be it. If the enemy is going to end up tripping and exposing themselves, then so be it. Now, for the past, we got Ace of Swords. So from this energy that I'm getting with this Ace of Swords, a truth had been or has has or had been revealed to you about a certain situation or person. It could be you found out that someone was cheating, or someone was stealing, or someone was talking shit behind you. And you're like, damn, I didn't do anything to this person. I kind of want to have them in my life, but they're hurting me, and they're hurting my reputation. They're hurting my feelings. They're hurting my energy. People can hurt your energy. Also, this truth is to help to set you free. The truth is to help give you clarity so you can move forward and how to proceed with your life. I don't know what movie it was. I think it was Michael Douglas that said this. I don't remember the actor, but it was something, you can't handle the truth. I really hate that speech or that comment so much. You are taking away my right to see clarity or know the truth about something. Don't worry if I can or can't handle it. That's my own. But I am deserving and I am in the right to know the truth. If I know the truth, then I need to know how I am going to proceed with whatever circumstance or person in my life. I am owed the truth. Don't tell me I cannot handle the truth. You tell me it if it's going to make me cry or not. Now, unfortunately, some people can't handle the truth, and that's understandable because it's like a break in this dimension. Like you were living in a mirror and something came and broke it, and you're like, but I didn't see it like this because I have seen it in this way. That is understandable. But also, you have to remember, when things are being shattered and broken around you, that is high spirit revealing to you that you also have been living in an energy that is not truthful, an energy that is in lack, an energy that is not making you live life to the fullest. You're not seeing everything that needs to be seen. And for some of you, you feel like also this truth being exposed is also going to leave you in a detrimental kind of energy. And that is not going to be the case. This truth, these energies are bringing you out so you can see the world and people for how they are. I mean, not everyone is in the same boat, but higher spirit and these energies want you to put yourself in a higher position so you can see who is for you, who is against you, who is there for me and who wants to harm me. Because there are people that want to harm you. There are people that want to keep you in lack. There are people that want to do harm to your well-being. Do not give them that power. Allow the truth out. Alright, nope. Let me do one card. I hope you guys are enjoying these messages. Please like, share, and subscribe. Yeah. Three of Swords. This is not the first time I get Three of Swords in the crowning position. You guys are very heartbroken. You guys are heartbroken over people, places, situations that are happening. And it's a lot of very overwhelming energy, and you just don't know how to move forward or go about it. The first thing you need to do is, and I'm going to keep saying this, you have to claim back your energy and claim back your power. You also have to, you can demand, but also request divine protection and divine intervention for those who are going against you. If you continue to be in this heartache, then those that are keep hurting you are going to keep hurting you. You may not want to look at the situation for the way that it is, but it is what it is. You know what? I am going to get something for this crowning energy with the Three of Swords. I also understand that with the pandemic, it has definitely let a lot of mental issues go on very heavily, and it's kind of hard to snap out of it. But you have to snap out of it because there are forces that are wanting to help you and push you to go forward in life. So with the Three of Swords, I also have the Queen of Pentacles. You just want to feel emotionally and physically secured, protected. You want to flourish. You want to be abundant. But it cannot come in if you're always in the heartache, the thinking of the what if this, and how can this person do this to me? What if this happens to me? You have to get out of the what ifs or the what abouts. You have to trust and ask the universe, higher source, power, God. What's that other word that I saw the other day? Sky Daddy. Yeah, you can just ask Sky Daddy, I need you to subdue these evil forces. Or, Sky Mommy, like Sky Mommy, I need you to eradicate the evil beings that are infringing upon my life. Give me the power to see and overcome, and allow whatever forces that you are sending to protect me, I open my arms and my energy to the higher forces of protection to surround me and protect me from all negative energies, evil spell works, dark portals, vile behavior, dark energies. Advice. Oh, this is going on a little bit longer than I thought. That's all right. Advice. All right. Very beautiful. In time. The moon. I love this energy right now because we're about to approach the full moon in Aries, and that I just did a reading on that yesterday or the day before. And with that energy, you're surrendering to the unknown. That's with the moon. You're surrendering to the unknown, but you're also allowing the moon to have its light show you things that you were unaware of. Maybe certain things that you thought looked scary or intimidating. The moon is showing you these things are not intimidating. These things are not powerful as they seem. And with that, in that energy of the Aries, it's asking you, see the enemy or the enemy's energies as they truly are. Once you see that truth of the enemy, call back your power back. Call back your energy. But you always had the power and energy to overcome these obstacles and the enemies. You have to look within yourself. Final results. Ah, yes, very beautiful. We got 8 of Wands and the Chariot. And the 8 of Wands came out in the full moon Aries reading. And with this Chariot, Cancer, so fire and water, these forces are coming together and having you reinvigorate, reignite yourself and push yourself forward. I see you moving in life after claiming your power back. You're moving through your life with power and not invincibility, but with integrity and authenticity. You are overcoming and seeing the enemy for who they are and you are taking the steps to move forward with your life. Some of you, and I would suggest this mainly, if you find out a truth about a certain person or situation, walk away. Now, for certain things that do not require that can't require walking away, you will then have to. I see some people going into court. I see people with documents and having evidence that they need to, I guess, show light on certain people in their businesses or practices. Anything else with the Chariot and Eight of Wands? When you are in power, and you trust the universe or Sky Daddy, when you trust those energies to protect you, and you trust that you have the power within yourself to overcome, nothing in life can stop you. No energies from the enemies or spell works or hindrances or bondages cannot hold you down. When you allow help and you also help yourself and empower yourself, there is an energy that no being can take away. Everyone has this energy. Everyone can tap into this energy and the energies from above and beyond. They are there to help and serve and protect and help us grow. The energy is there. Don't be afraid to ask for it. Final messages. Pulling one last Clow card for the reading. I'm very happy with this reading, though. It's very beautiful and powerful, as it should be, because we are powerful beings. Don't allow any forces, institutions, peoples to take away your power. Call back your power, call back your energy. I call back my power, I call back my energy. And what do we have? All right. We have the shot. Okay. Now, with this card, I'm getting a sense of some of you have a spirit guide where they are ready to take action and defend you. Like, this is giving me like it's on sight energy. I'm ready to strike. But this spirit guide is not striking because you are unaware that this spirit guide is around you. You are unaware that this energy wants to protect you. So, in advice, if you're listening to this in the nighttime, before you go to bed, you do a meditation to connect to source, or you can do a prayer and ask, guardian angels or spirit guides, if you are around me, show me that you're around. Show me that you are present, that you are ready to protect me and strike down the enemy. Ask them for something specific that is going to make you know it's them. Like, give me a message that only I'm going to understand. If you are with me, let me see a feather, go through my, touch my face. If you are with me, um, if you are with me, knock 3 times. And that might be a little creepy for you, but there's some guides that they like, okay, hey, I'm right here, and then you'd be like, oh my god, what the hell was that? Nope. You ask, you shall receive. And also, don't think like all spirit guides are like, all soft and gentle. No, there are spirit guides and there are angels that are like, like heaven in the streets, like, or streets in the heaven. Like, they are just like, look, love and light. But if a demon comes around you, I'm gonna bust a cap in their head. Don't take it personal. That's just higher energies wanting to protect you. And, if it's busting a cap in a demon's head, they're gonna do that. So, with that said, thank you so much for listening to this message. I am very happy how this came out. You guys have you guys have a lot of protection. You just have to ask and tap into it. You guys have a lot of inner power. It is still there. You just have to remember it and tap into it. Surrender to your highest self. Surrender to source. Trust, believe, and receive. And with that said, thank you for listening to this message. Please like, share, and subscribe. I would deeply appreciate that. I'm going to try to do a couple of these Kali readings a little more often. I don't know, maybe once or twice a week. You guys can let me know in the comments if that seems cool or yay or nay. And with that, thank you. Stay safe and have a wonderful day.